All right, let's get into it. Because this winter, I can already tell, is shaping up to be one for the books. I've been digging into the latest seasonal outlooks, the long-range models, the analog years, and I'll tell you what, this pattern looks brutal. It looks like one of those winters that doesn't just arrive early, but sets up camp and refuses to leave. From late October all the way through early March, it's looking like a non-stop carousel of cold fronts, snow systems, and Arctic air. So let's start from the top. October. Normally, we think of October as sweater weather. Cool mornings, warm afternoons, some colourful leaves still hanging on. But not this year. This October, it's like someone flipped a switch halfway through the month. The warmth we've been holding on to, gone, just gone. Around the third week of October, that jet stream takes a major dive south. And that's the signal. The first blast of true Arctic air pouring down across the northern US into the Midwest and Great Lakes. You can practically feel it in the wind. That sharp bite. That early taste of what's coming. And here's where it gets interesting. I think this cold air means business. It's not just a passing shot. It's the first wave of a repeating pattern. The models are hinting at a deep trough locking in over the central and eastern US. And once that sets up, snow chances come early. I wouldn't even be surprised to see the first measurable snow of the season in parts of the upper Midwest and interior Northeast before Halloween. Yeah, you heard that right. Late October snow. For a lot of areas, that's going to be your first hint that winter is knocking a lot earlier than usual. By the way, if you'd like specific weather forecasts for your region or city, please leave them in the comments. I'll answer them individually as time allows. Also, if you like the video and subscribe to my channel, you'd be very grateful. Now let's move on. Now as we flip into November, that pattern only strengthens. The Arctic gate opens, and once that happens, it's open for business. Cold air pours in from Canada again and again, and every time it does, it drags a storm system along with it. We're going to see an active storm track, classic early winter setup. The Rockies and Northern Plains will see heavy, early snowpack build up fast. The Great Lakes region? Prepare for lake effect snow machine mode. You get one of those northwest flows behind each system, and those bands are going to fire off non-stop. By Thanksgiving, I think a lot of folks in the northern tier will already have snow on the ground. And for some, it'll stick right through the holidays. And then comes December. This is when things really start to get serious. I'm expecting a full-on winter pattern across much of the US. The cold air that's been building up in the Arctic is going to spill south in waves, and the storm track will stay active. That means more widespread snowfall events. The Northern Plains, the Midwest, the Great Lakes, the Northeast, all of you are in the prime zone. But even farther south, places like the Tennessee Valley, the Mid-Atlantic, maybe even parts of the Deep South, you could see those once-in-a-few-year snow events. This isn't going to be a quiet December. I'm calling it right now. The chances for a white Christmas this year are some of the best we've seen in a long time. That cold, that moisture, that pattern, it all lines up. And the timing just looks right. I think we're going to see some beautiful, classic holiday snow setups this year. Then comes January, and this is the heart of the beast. The month where everything just piles on. By this point, the Arctic is fully charged, and every time we get a new trough dropping down, it's delivering serious cold. I'm talking sub-zero temperatures deep into the Midwest, single digits in the Northeast, and prolonged cold spells across much of the country. The snowpack by now? It's going to be massive. Lake effect snow will be off the charts. Some areas near the Great Lakes could be measuring snow in feet, not inches. And don't forget about the West. The Sierra, the Rockies, the Cascades. This pattern feeds them too. We're going to see those mountain ranges get buried in snow early, and by midwinter, ski resorts might be breaking records. That's how deep this pattern runs. As we move into February, the pattern just won't quit. Usually by now, you start to see those little thaws, those breaks where spring tries to sneak in for a few days. But not this time. The models are suggesting the cold lingers. The snowpack keeps reinforcing the chill, keeping temperatures below average for most of the country. And with that cold air still in place, every new storm system that rolls through has the potential to bring snow, not rain, to huge parts of the country. I wouldn't be surprised if we're still tracking major snowstorms well into February and even early March. It's that kind of setup, one that just keeps resetting. Wave after wave. Now, Here's the part I really want to emphasize. This winter is going to feel long. The kind of winter where you shovel your driveway in November, and you're still seeing snowbanks in March, where it feels like spring just keeps getting delayed. The kind where the local hardware stores can't keep enough salt and snowblowers in stock. The kind where you wake up, look outside, and just say, again. But for snow lovers, this is it. This is the winter you've been waiting for. The one with big-time storms, heavy accumulations, and that true winter atmosphere from start to finish. From late October through March, there's hardly a quiet stretch in the pattern. And for everyone else? Yeah, better start prepping early. So to sum it up, early start, long duration, heavy snow, and deep cold. This winter means business. It's showing up early, it's staying late, and it's coming with an attitude. Bundle up, stock up, and get ready. Because this year, winter isn't knocking politely. It's kicking the door down. Let's start with what's happening right now. Over in the southeast, we have a big, nasty storm brewing. It's a nor'easter that's already starting to pack a punch. High winds, heavy rainfall, beach erosion, dangerous rip currents. You name it, this storm is throwing it at the coast from Florida all the way up to southern New England. Think of it like a tropical storm in terms of intensity, even if it's technically a nor'easter. Right now, a broad area of low pressure is sitting over South Carolina, and it's only going to get stronger as we move through today and into the weekend. By Sunday, we could be seeing wind gusts up to 70 or even 80 miles per hour along the New Jersey coast and southern New England. This is serious stuff. Meanwhile, out west, the Pacific isn't staying quiet either. We've got the remnants of Hurricane Priscilla streaming moisture across the desert southwest, and that's creating a big flood threat today and tomorrow. That moisture is heading north, meeting a low pressure system in the Pacific Northwest. When those two systems merge Sunday into Monday, we're talking heavy snow for Montana and southern Canada. And don't forget the Great Plains and the Midwest. High winds, scattered showers, and even a few thunderstorms are on the menu. Looking at the bigger picture over the next 7 to 10 days, the US is about to enter a really active weather period. The jet stream is doing its thing, pulling tons of moisture from the Pacific into the desert southwest. That could even bring historic rainfall totals. Over on the East Coast, two low-pressure systems are slowly converging. By tomorrow and Monday, they'll merge into one intense nor'easter, while the Pacific Northwest cranks out snow, showers, and thunderstorms for the central and northern plains. Winds will be fierce across the Midwest and Great Plains, especially Sunday. By late Sunday into Monday, the Northeast will continue battling high winds and heavy rain. Then, come Tuesday and Wednesday, another storm pops up on the West Coast, which could send some instability into the plains by midweek. There's even a chance for severe weather to return Thursday. Bottom line, the next week is packed with active weather, and it's not letting up anytime soon. Now let's break it down visually for the next 7 days. Today, our nor'easter sits off the Carolinas, heavy rain bands moving into Myrtle Beach and Cape Hatteras this afternoon. Flooding is possible. Offshore winds are cranking up, meaning beach erosion and rough surf are going to be major concerns. Out west, storms are messy across the Rockies and desert southwest, with rain in the lower elevations and snow in the higher ones. Late Saturday night into Sunday, that nor'easter pushes north, bringing even heavier winds along the east coast. From New Jersey down through the Carolinas. Northern Plains. Big snowstorm potential, with Saskatchewan and Manitoba looking at blizzard conditions. Some light snow could even reach northern North Dakota. By Sunday night into Monday morning, the storm centers over Delaware, delivering more heavy rain across southern New England. Potentially a few inches in some locations, while wind gusts could reach 60 to 75 mph, and maybe even 90 mph in spots near Long Island. Power outages? Definitely a real possibility. Alright, if you'd like specific weather forecasts for your region or city, leave your region or city in the comments. I'll answer them individually as I have time. Commenting is completely free. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.